In this video, you'll get a closer look at the Mercedes-Benz 170h W28. An overview, its origin, price range, and more, so stay tuned. The Mercedes-Benz 170h W28 made its debut in February 1936 at the International Automobile and Motorcycle Exhibition in Berlin, Germany. The 170h was built in parallel with the W28 and the W136, but superseded these other two. This highly sophisticated 170h W28 series was similar to the 170V, with a significant difference in the position of their engines, as the W28 has its engine mounted at the rear, as opposed to the 170h. The vehicle came both as a convertible and a saloon, just as its predecessor. The Mercedes-Benz 170h W28 was one of those cars that did well in specifications, but somehow did not manage to do so well in the market. Stay with me. I'll be glad to let you in on the details as we take a trip down memory lane, far back as the Second World War. The Mercedes-Benz 170h W28, popularly called the Beetle, was designed as a rear-wheel drive road vehicle, with its power plant installed in the rear, as well as a four-door saloon body. Its engine type is naturally aspirated petrol with a capacity of 1.7 liters, a total side valve of 4 cylinders with 2 cylinders per side. The W28 has an output of 38 boiler horsepower, which is an equivalent of 28.3 kilowatts of power unit at 3,400 revolutions per minute, and a maximum torque of 100 Newton meter at 1,800 revolutions per minute. The power of the vehicle is delivered to its wheels through a 4-speed manual transmission. The overall weight is claimed at 1,125 kg at the curb, and its maximum speed is set at 110 km per hour, an equivalent of 65 miles per hour. The Mercedes-Benz 170h W28 is considered a very satisfactory car, as it impressed its passengers with excellent suspension and noise comfort. In addition to these, another outstanding feature of the vehicle is the standard heating system that made it possible for the vehicle to regulate its heating system and turn it on and off as is required. Production of the Mercedes-Benz 170h W28 spanned a period of 4 years from 1936 through 1939, and a total of 1,507 vehicles were produced. The Mercedes-Benz 170h W28 was one of the most sought-after vehicles during the Second World War. Well, for some reasons, one of which included the fact that rear-engine vehicles were not used as their front-end counterparts, and they were also not suitable for the conversion to the wood gas generator. The vehicle was not confiscated by Wehrmacht. Rear-engine vehicles used to be the perfect fit for the army until the Volkswagen-based Kübelwagen started off its car career in Russia and Africa. Although the Mercedes-Benz 170h W28 was considered a more sophisticated car than the 170V, it still did not do too well in the market as compared to the 170V. Some of these reasons include the fact that the 170V came with more body variants, providing buyers with a plethora of choices. Another factor that made the Mercedes-Benz 170h W28 sell less was its RM600, which had a higher price tag as compared to the 170V. The number of productions of the 170V was over 67,000 in total. Today, the Mercedes-Benz 170h W28 is still considered one of the rarest and arguably the most sought-after vintage car. The Mercedes-Benz 170h W28, like I said earlier, is one of the rarest of the Mercedes-Benz cars ever produced, but not totally unavailable per se. A recent auction held for the vehicle was sold for $59,198. Well, the Germans have quite the reputation when it comes to automobile production, right? So if you're willing to get one of these, if you're lucky to find one, you better have your credit card loaded for this one. That's all for today, guys. I'm sure you loved the video, so hit that like button. Stay tuned for more classic car videos.